The importance of the event today was to give parents an opportunity to have their voice heard, to share their frustrations, and also to talk about how we need change going forward to make the journey through disability easier for parents.
Events like this are critical in terms of how we take forward plans within the Southern Outcomes, and it's about listening to parents, it's about listening to their stories and the difficulties they're facing, how we overcome those difficulties, but how we do that together with the parents.
Today I want to show people that the amount of support there is out and available to parents across our district. It's very important that they see that level of support not just from the council but from all the groups that are here today exhibiting.
This event today is very important. It really is cooperation happening and alive. So many services talking to parents and families and trying to understand the barriers that the services have to delivering the proper opportunities to the families is really, really important. Very much on the ground, this links to the children and young people strategy that we're currently developing, and hopefully that will give the strategic direction for the barriers that are coming up today so that we can begin to look at solutions.
Everybody needs to look after their mind and make sure that they do get a little break away from your child with special needs. It's hard work. It's hard work.
You take life for granted until you have a child with a disability and you see it in a different way, but it's a different love. It's a magical love, and it definitely made me who I am.
I want to speak with other parents and help other parents to kind of not be in the same position I was in, not feel that loneliness of, you know, having no one to talk to about it.
There's a lot of passing from pillar to post, you know, and that's not easy. That's not easy. I think, you know, if there was one person you could connect with for special needs as a mum.
You have to go through a process to get where you are now, and I've been through a hell of a process to get here.
Never in a million years did I think that I would have to sit down with my other children and work out what is going to happen if I'm not here.
The one thing I would definitely say to mums is you are right. Whatever you think, you're right, and go as far and as hard as you can go until emotionally you can't go anymore.
I now have become a fighter. I was fighting for a cause, and that cause was my family. We were treated like you didn't know what you were doing. I'll be honest, we didn't at the very beginning, but I soon became an expert.
It took me to nearly breaking point before I did get the actual help that I needed and deserved.
There is a reason why we're here. We don't want to come running to all of these appointments. I certainly don't. I have 2 other children. So if I'm here, I'm worried, and please listen.
Well, I think some of the things I've taken away from today is that actually the feedback, the experiences of people about how some of our services work, the feedback actually about what's maybe not working as well, but actually looking at the positives as well and looking about how we actually can tap into the partnership bit, because I think today is really an exercise in how community development is working at a level, both in terms of the locality level, but also about how that can shape, a regional approach to this as well.
The big thing that I've taken away from today is that we need to provide more supports to parents, and a very clear message from the day is that we need to look within the statutory sectors about how we create one point of contact for any parent who has a child with a disability.
Whenever we are sitting at locality level, that we keep disability very, very much to the fore of our agenda, and that whenever there's an opportunity at a more strategic level to try and get the commissioners and the service delivery agents closer together, because there seems to be a disparity between what's needed and what's provided.